Hey guys, this is EJ Holland with the Wolverine.com, and we're back with another on three signee spotlight. Here with wide receiver signee Semaj Morgan, committed to the Michigan Wolverines a while back, has been fully committed for more than a year now, right? Semaj, it's been a while.
Yes, sir. Committed December 1st, 2021.
Okay, so definitely been more than a year, man. Well, congratulations on signing with Michigan. What does it feel like to put pen to paper, knowing you're officially a Wolverine and you actually start practice on Thursday?
It feel like a dream come true. I've been dreaming about like being able to be in this position since I even knew what signing day was or what a football scholarship offer was. So just me being able to be in the position I've been dreaming about is just surreal to me.
Definitely. So, like I said, you start practicing with the team Thursday as they gear up to take part in the college football playoff. How much do you think you're going to benefit from those practices, and how excited are you to take part in that?
I think when I get up there, it's just gonna be like a lot of hard work, which I'm not afraid of. I'm excited to get up there with the leadership, the seniors, the coaches, and just around the great people that I've been, seeing these past couple of years, visiting, being able to, finally be up there and be on the team. I just feel like it's finally getting to happen, and it's just like what I've been waiting for.
Definitely. So you go up there with teammate Semaj Morgan. I mean, you're Semaj Morgan. You go up there with a teammate Amir Herring. Obviously, you guys have been friends forever, um, going back to preschool. So tell me a little bit about just being able to go up there with Amir, who is also enrolling early.
Yeah, so man, me and Amir been friends since we was 4 years old, going to Victory Learning Center preschool. You know what I'm saying? It just like I said, a dream come true, man. Me and Amir, I know this is his dream too. Like we love football, we like real footballers. So just us being able to go to the same college, being able to like live out the same dreams, it's just like a great feeling because I know like it's gonna come true and we're gonna keep working so we can get to the level after that.
You also have more West Bloomfield connections there. Donovan Edwards has obviously been impressing now that he's starting at the running back spot. You have Makari Page, who has made several plays. Just tell me a little bit more about that Bloomfield connection and having guys that you played with at the high school level to look up to and to kind of help you get acclimated.
I play high school with these guys, so I know who they are, how they are, and I just feel like they some dogs just like me. And that's exactly what I want to be around. I wouldn't want to be around no puppies or no cats, you know what I'm saying? So just getting up there, being around people like me is just gonna benefit me being able to, what I'm saying, compete every day.
So you obviously have that kind of dog mentality or pit bull mentality, whatever you want to refer to it as. How motivated are you, knowing that you still have a little bit of doubts? You had a monster senior season. Some sites still have you ranked as a 3-star. What's kind of that motivation like heading into college?
But, I always been motivated. Even when I started getting recognition, I still wanted to keep going because I feel like you said, me still being a 3-star, I feel like it's still some stuff people out there who really ain't got to see, like who I really am, and like really don't realize who I really am. So, that just really motivated me because it's a lot of politics going into this, like, and I really don't like, I really care, and I really don't care, but I do pay attention to it because at the same time, it is my status. It does go into a lot of, what I'm saying, NIL things, but at the end of the day, it really don't matter to me because I know like a lot of them people really don't know much about football anyway. So rankings or whatever don't matter because I didn't cook 5 stars, I didn't cook 0 stars. So at the end of the day, I'm me and they them.
You had a chance to play all over the field and showcase your talents a lot as a senior. You played everything from quarterback to receiver to safety. I mean, you were everywhere for West Bloomfield this season. Had another successful year in the high school football playoffs as well. So, do you think you're gonna do a little bit of everything as well at Michigan? Are you just focused on being a wide receiver? Are you willing to play everywhere because you are such a versatile player?
So me, man, I never really been focused on one position. Growing up, my dad told me how to play every position on the field. He told me you're gonna learn how to play football. You're not gonna learn how to play a position. So I feel like when I get up there, they still gonna probably like have me like moving around a little bit, punt returner, kick returner, receiver. And, but we just gonna have to see when I get up there. It's a possibility, but I feel like I can make it. Like yeah, put him on the field wherever we need him.
Definitely. So you obviously again have been committed to Michigan for a long time. Take me back to the beginning of your recruiting process, what it was like to get that Michigan offer and why you decided to commit so early.
Uh, Man, it was just a great feeling to get that Michigan offer because I remember when Bill had went to Michigan, I always thought that Michigan would probably be my first offer. But like Bill told me and my dad, like, man, you gotta wait because like I really don't got a lot of control over there right now. But just know I'm coming back to get you. And sure enough, he, you know what I'm saying, stayed true to his promise. And like growing up as a Michigan kid, being in Michigan, living in Michigan, is just like I ain't never like state. I ain't never really been a fan of state. So Michigan is just like a dream school. Like I feel like to anybody who like, what I'm saying, is in this like little field of athletics and get to go into Michigan is like a great feeling because like the history they got, the wing helmet, state, I mean, national championships, Big Ten championships, great players that came out of the program. And I feel like I can be one of them greats that come out of there.
So when you mentioned Bell, it's obviously Ron Bellamy, who was your high school coach, helped led West Bloomfield to a state title. You were on that team. Tell me a little bit about your relationship with Ron Bellamy, knowing he's not only a guy that recruited you, but is actually going to be your position coach as well.
Well, man, it's just like a great feeling. It's like it's kind of like a relief and like yeah, like we gonna get up there and work because Coach Bill like he know me, he know I got a fire in me, so he know how to light it. He know how to what I'm saying, make the flame even hotter. You know what I'm saying. So it's just like a great feeling that I get to go up there with somebody who know me and gets me.
Let's go back to something you said. I know you said you never really cared for Michigan State, and before that game, you actually told me you hate Michigan State. So tell me a little bit about just kind of already embracing the rivalry against Michigan State, and maybe do you hate Ohio State too, or do you have the double hatred?
Uh, when I was a kid, like before I even committed to Michigan, I did like Ohio State. I ain't gonna lie, I did like them. But you know what I'm saying? Since I'm at Michigan, man, I hate anybody who on the opposite side of me. You know, it don't matter who you is, you on the opposite side, you getting killed. And Michigan State, man, I ain't really trying to talk about them. I'm not gonna
Well, you have to develop the same hatred for Ohio State now when you enroll at
I
Michigan.
got it, ain't no doubt. It's in my chest.
Awesome, awesome. So let's go back to the coaching staff. Obviously, we all know you bonded really well with Coach Bellamy. Who are some other people around Michigan, whether it's coaches, support staff, strength and conditioning, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Just talk about some of the people that kind of helped influence you, helped build relationships with you throughout the entire recruiting process.
Well, I just want to give a special thanks to like a lot of the recruiters, on campus recruiters like Coach Albert, CB, Denora Robinson, Christina. Like I just want to give a big shout out to them because they always made it feel like home when I was up there. Even when I wasn't committed or even when I was committed, like they just always made it like you are a priority to us, and it just made me feel good to what I'm saying, feel like I am like somebody like a big program like that. And really, that's really it. I really got a good. I have a good relationship with a lot of the offensive coaches and like a couple of defensive coaches, like Coach Klink. And, but like just like us outside of like the actual coaching staff, I just want to give a big shout out to them.
Obviously, Jim Harbaugh made a in-home visit with you and Amir. You guys had a joint in-home last week. Tell me a little bit about that in-home visit, having Jim Harbaugh at your house, washing dishes, hanging out with you guys.
It was a great feeling. It was just fun having him here. He's not like a weird coach that just wouldn't want to like this just don't come around. He's like real all in your face, up close and personal. He gonna laugh and smile with you and tell you the truth to your face, tell you things that you might not want to hear, tell you things that you will want to hear. But like it's just like he like a real person. He not like just like somebody that's too big to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? And like I just love that out of him because he don't really got to do none of the stuff that he does like with me and my family like treat us like family. He treat us like we really want to like he don't got to do a lot of that stuff and I'm really appreciative because Like my mom tell me like all the time, like people don't got to do nothing for you. So like when somebody do things for me or like treat me well, like I'm really appreciative for it because like he really doesn't have to.
So I know you're football focused all the time. You're always training for it, you're always playing for it, but you're also a good student in the classroom. Tell me a little bit about kind of the opportunities Michigan offers away from the field and how impressed you've been with that side of their pitch.
Well, I know Michigan is a great academic school, but like you said, I'm very football oriented. I really want to go up there and get the football part cracking. But I know for a fact the classroom is a very important part. So I just want to get up there, do what I got to do, so I can be able to do what I got to do on Saturdays.
What do you want to major in, Samaj? Have you decided yet?
I haven't really decided yet, but I think I might go to sociology like my dad did when he. That's what he majored in when he was in college.
Man, I thought you were going to say business. For the people that don't know, you've already started getting things rolling with NIL. Tell me a little bit about some of the deals you have in the works.
So I got a few. I got a deal with Forever Sports. I'm going to sign with them there, like a sports agency. Pooh, a guy named Pooh, you a fool. He from the Detroit area. From around. He like family. Um, I got this deal with this guy. Like he like my cousin. He has his clothing line named Izani. He in the Detroit area too. He like family. Then I have another like NIL deal. It's like a drink. It's called Drinks. It's made by LaMelo Ball. He a hooper. And I actually got that from somebody that I work out with Nate Collins, and his name is Tay, and he really he like asked me like first time I seen him, he like, so what you know about NIL? I'm like, man, I'm trying to get some deals, and like he like, man, I got an NIL deal from this company called Drinks made by LaMelo Ball. So he introduced me to that. We gonna be I'm gonna probably be signing some deals, on Wednesday. So it's just them just a couple things I got going on right now. I might have a couple more in the near future, but only God knows.
No, it sounds good. Sounds like I'm gonna have to check out drinks for sure, see what that's all about. I'm also gonna need a shirt, but you know who else had NIL deals on signing day was Will Johnson. A lot of people don't know that you went head to head with Will Johnson all the time as a part of Sound Mind, Sound Body. 7-on-7 training, all that type of stuff. Just kind of tell the listeners your thoughts on Will Johnson. Seeing him have those interceptions in the Big Ten title game, starring as a true freshman. Talk about him as a player and how much you're looking forward to having that competition against Will in practice as well.
So when I came to Sound Mind Somebody ninth grade, I wasn't a receiver. I was just like, just like a little just raw talent. I just go anywhere coach put me, really. And like just being like having to like go against kids like that, like Will Johnson, like really just coming into high school, like coming like trying to come to myself. It was just like a real big challenge for me. But I feel like Will made me better, like in a lot of aspects of my game. Cause like throughout them couple years, like that he was still signing my somebody while I was still in high school, like we like went at it. Like we did one-on-one reps. You know what I'm saying? We played together, and Will just like a big brother to me. And like seeing him up at Michigan, excelling, getting picks, starting like he should be. Like it's just like it's a great feeling because like it's somebody that doing it, and when you see somebody that that's doing it, you feel like you can do it, and it give you like a little bit more hope.
For sure. So we've gone actually gone a little bit over time, so only a couple more questions for you, Samaj. The first one is just reflecting on the recruiting process. What's kind of been your favorite memory throughout the entire ordeal? What's been something that really sticks out to you?
Uh, I was really in love with my official visit to Michigan. Like they just set it out for me, like a whole bunch of snacks, whole bunch of food. Just like it was like a great, nice hotel. Like I ain't never been in a hotel like the Graduate. Like I'm used to like Hilton Inns, stuff like that. But like man, that hotel was just nice. I was in love with that room, and it was just like great for me to like finally get to experience certain things that I couldn't experience before that time.
That's awesome. My favorite memory of you actually is I remember when we were in Nashville actually for the Michigan satellite camp that they had out there.
Mhm.
And you pulled up with I think it was your mom and like a car full of other people, and you were just like you had already been to so many different camps, and your mom was like, "Oh, we're doing this, and then we're driving down to Under Armour Atlanta, and then we're doing this," and it's just like it shows how much you really work to be in this position so much. So it's been a pleasure covering you, man. It's been a ride, just seeing you compete at all these events, and I don't think people really understand how much you did like throughout this recruiting process. Like talk a little bit about just traveling from city to city to city, camps, events, 7-on-7s, doing everything every weekend.
Well, like, so like me, my parents, we came into this really like blind. Like my dad, he really ain't like we really ain't like we really had to like work to get to where we at. Like we didn't really have a lot of connections until we like went to sign by somebody. Coach Blackwell, like I'm glad that he got to introduce me to a lot of coaches, but like at the end of the day, it was still a lot of work that me and my peoples put in. Like a lot of kids, they just get these little soft offers because they from somewhere or they know somebody. But me, I really had to put that work in, what I'm saying, get it out the mud, and what I'm saying, become a diamond in the rough. But at the end of the day, it's just like my work ethic so like big and strong. It's like at the end, like I just feel like can't nothing stop me from going to get what I want to get. And I feel like throughout these past couple of years, like my work ethic and especially God, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ helped me get to the point to where I'm at. And I feel like it's still a lot. It's still a lot I got to do and accomplish. So I'm definitely not done. And I will definitely see me at the top somewhere.
Definitely something we remember as well is that like I took a 4 a.m. bus trip or whatever it was when we went out to the middle of nowhere, Tennessee, and you rode along with your parents, and I whipped Dante Moore at ping pong, was the king of that. Nobody could beat me. But anyway, in regards to you, something that really stood out on that trip was how much the younger kids in the Sound Mind Sound Body program uh, really looked up to you and how much they gravitated towards you. Now that you're going to Michigan, being a guy that was, part of the Sound Mind Sound Body program in the city, being a Michigan player, a state champion at West Bloomfield, how much are you going to use your platform to kind of give back to the city, to give back to those kids coming up in the program?
Uh, Like growing up, I was always the younger brother or the little cousin or what I'm saying, or the little, like just a little man or something like that. And like having a lot of kids look up to me, this is like having little brothers or little siblings that I ain't never had before. So I definitely like get up and do this for all them kids that look up to me because what I'm saying, the city is like it's not a lot of great role models to look up to in this, I'm like just like around, but like me doing what I'm doing, I feel like it get them kids hope just like people that did came before me gave me hope, and that's just like really what I want to be to kids, like just like something to look up to because I feel like I am somebody to look up to, and like I put in that work to get to where I got, and I feel like if the kids do the same thing I did, they can get to where they want to be. But I also want them kids to be way better than who I am and like what I do. So like I'm definitely like what I'm saying, helping the kids, coaching the kids, telling them what to do, what not to do, how to do it. What I'm saying, they might not listen, but some of them might listen, and some of them might get it right, and they might be where they want to go. So definitely, I just want to be a leader to all the kids that follow behind me because I do know that I have a big influence on them kids, and I feel like that's really important because it's a lot of kids like my age, that kids look up to them, but they ain't really like a friendly type person. So it's like they really like brush them off. With me, man, I accept all the kids. Like, come on, y'all my little brothers, and I really want to. I do this for them, to be honest.
No, great answer, man. Last question for you is just what should Michigan fans know about you away from the field? Like we talked about earlier, you're always football, football, football. But what about Semaj the guy?
I can sing, man. I can sing.
you you can sing? Well,
Yeah,
sing. Sing a song.
I ain't gonna sing right now.
Ah, come on.
I'm shy. That's another thing y'all can know about me. I'm real shy. I ain't really like a person that's like okay. So I'm a shy person, but it might not come off as shy because I'm a little cocky. I'm real confident in me. So like I'm a very shy person. Like I'm not like the first one to talk to somebody or like get like initiate a conversation, but like it might not come off that way because I'm like real like confident. But like that's one thing that y'all should know about me. I'm a real shy person and like really introvert. I'm not really like type person like to talk. I'm real quiet.
You're always talking on the field though, dancing, making fun of people. The celebrations are on point, so
I'm real confident. I'm real confident in that part. You know what I'm saying? I put that work in, and I feel like I got out what I put in. So I'm real confident in myself when I hop on that field. It's like me against whoever. But like off that field, I'm real like quiet, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well, I'll make you a deal since you don't wanna sing right now. Eno Etta told me he's learning how to play the piano. He said he was gonna learn Runaway, so
Okay.
he's gonna play the piano, he's gonna play Runaway, and you're gonna have to sing like Kanye. And can you do that?
No, I can't sing like Kanye. I sing like Stereo Gotti. That's my brother.
Well, just you can do your own interpretation of Runaway, but you gotta do the duo with Eno Etta when you guys get to campus and send that to me.
All right, cool. I got you.
All right, Samaj, it's been great, man, covering you. Like I said, congratulations on signing with Michigan.
I appreciate you. Thanks for believing in me.